Hi Georgia, Emma Sanders from BBC Sport. How did it feel to kick off the Euros with a win at Old Trafford?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I think the atmosphere speaks for itself. The amount of people that turned up was amazing. Yeah, we're kind of relieved when that final whistle went. There were some challenging moments in that game, but obviously we got the ball over the white line, so that's all that matters. Points on the board. We'll get back on the grass this week, put the work in, and then focus on the next game.
Is it important now that you build on that momentum and that feeling towards the end of the game where you had the crowd sort of on your back? Is it important to build on that?
Yeah, definitely. I'm fortunate to have been to a few major tournaments, whether that be at youth or senior. And I think the most important thing that's drilled into you is how important winning that first game is. Whether it be for momentum, just getting points on the board, puts you in kind of a good position. So yeah, that was the main focus of today, is just getting them points on the board, just being able to settle ourselves into the game. Obviously, it wasn't at the standard that we want to be at, but there's room for improvement.
Yeah, I just wondered whether Sarina had maybe given you a bit of a telling off when you got back to the changing rooms, or was it all quite positive?
No, it was all positive. I think the occasion is massive, and I think obviously there's going to be a little bit of nerves, but when the ball's on the ground and we can kind of play our football and get our style of play on the move, then that's when it speaks for itself, really. And that's obviously when people can become more comfortable in the game. So yeah, no, it was all positive, and I think that's how we work.
Nice one, well done.
Thanks, Emma. If we can now go to Gail from Sky.
You mentioned that Sarina didn't give you a telling off. Beth Mead actually said it was so noisy in the huddle afterwards she couldn't really hear what she was saying, but she looked quite pumped. So what was that kind of overall message from her?
Just the fact that the game's done. We've got the points on the board. I think we need to try and delay Sweet Caroline next time because everyone gets a little bit too excited. But yeah, just focus on the next one. The game's done. Now it's time to just spend a little time with our families, see them, and yeah, just focus on recovery. The girls doing the blowout tomorrow, get their minutes and get their meters on the grass, get everybody up to the same level, as in meters-wise. And yeah, just go from there, crack on.
You talked about needing to up the levels and improve. Which particular areas were you most concerned about today?
I wasn't massively concerned anywhere. I think we've got a massive belief within our squad, and I look round and I wouldn't swap anyone out. But yeah, I think we spoke about 2 points at half-time, and they're 2 points that we could implement into the second half. I think it's just about us, really. I think we've got to forget who the opposition are and just focus on us, focus on how we want to play. The work that we've been doing in the week, we need to put that into practice and obviously stick to the game plan.
And just finally for me, what was the best bit of today?
I think the noise. I think although it was hard to hear information, it was hard to hear from the sidelines, it was hard to hear Kira shouting me from behind. But no, I think the noise, I think that just shows where we're at. I think that's the standard that the fans have set. We need that at every single game. Bring the noise and it can rattle oppositions.
Thank you. Any further questions? Jen?
Hi, Jen O'Neill from She Kicks. Austria were extremely physical, especially sort of 1v1. How much did you enjoy that challenge?
Yeah, I think that's a bit of me. I quite enjoyed the rough and tumble today. Give it to Austria, they were unbelievable. They challenged us in areas today and they put us outside of our comfort zone. But they're the moments that we've kind of got to live up to who we are, got to live up to what we've been working on. And I think obviously that was proven today. I think each individual won their 1v1 battle, and obviously that proven we got the result.
And well done on your player of the match. At what point in the game did you realise you were actually having a bit of a corking game?
I think the end. The girls from the bench come over to me and they were really positive, really congratulating me. Quite a few of them said that I was their personal man of the match, and I think that was kind of when it hit me really. And I was like, oh, maybe I did have a good game after all. Because I think when the adrenaline's going, when the noise is there, you just it's just a relief when you hear that final whistle, and you know that you've got the result that you wanted. But yeah, you don't really think about it until afterwards.
Thanks, Jen. We'll go to Adam Millington whilst the mic's at the back.
Hi, Georgia. You mentioned there about being able to go back and see family. I know Sarina's made this quite a big thing. How important is it that, you know, you get to go back at weekends and see family more often? It's quite a big part of the camp, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's massive. I think it's just really nice to be family orientated. I think when you're on camp for a long period of time and you're kind of in that bubble, you're in that routine of going training, coming back, eating, sleeping, and it's kind of really nice to just mix things up a bit. It's nice to get the family involved because as well they're the ones that have sacrificed everything in order for you to be where you are. So yeah, I looked up today. Not sure how they managed it, but the full Stanway family was on the front row looking above the dugout. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed that today, and I'm looking forward to getting this press conference over. I'm going to give him a big hug.
Thanks, Georgia.
Thanks, Adam. If we go to Dan Pentland at the front. Final question.
Hi, Georgia. Congratulations, Dan Pentland, at FAWSL full-time. Yeah, I mean, that kind of on-field connection with Fran, you know, as you said, it maybe wasn't pretty, but it was really gritty, and, you know, you did kind of the dirty work, if you like. You know, how much did you enjoy that connection with her?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Obviously, I've already got that connection with Kira from being at Manchester City, but it's just really nice to just trying to build them connections with each other. Obviously, we've been on camp for 4 weeks, it is now, so I'd like to think we've got a decent relationship, but obviously there's still room for improvement. There's moments in different games and that you might not get in other games, so it's just learning from their moments, analysing it, looking back, thinking where should I have been, where should they have been, and yeah, just trying to knuckle down on like the nitty gritty things. But yeah, I really enjoyed it out there. I think my role today was to just get up to the ball, try and be the nasty one in a positive way. But yeah, just trying to make their life difficult and challenge their decision making.
Cheers, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Safe journey home.
Thank you.